We were doing exercise 3.2. This is question number 1, second part. You're given that a person buys some pencils and some pens and the total amount is given. Based on that, we have to find out the cost of one pencil and one pen. We start by assuming the cost of one pencil as X rupees, the cost of one pen as Y rupees, and then we form equations depending on what's given to us. So you were given that in the first case, 5 pencils were bought, 7 pens were bought. Your equation becomes 5x plus 7y equals to 50. In second case, 7 pencils, 5 pens bought, and they together cost 46 rupees. The equation becomes 7x plus 5y equals to 46. So if you have tried this, let me know. These are the equations that we have. You want to find out the solutions for each of these and then work ahead and plot the graph for the same. X and Y, pair of values for equation number 1. Similarly, for the second pair, we want to find out values. Anyone who has done this?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me the values?
Ma'am, X is equals to 3
10,
and Y is
3,
equals to 5.
5.
3, 5 minus 4, 10.
Ma'am, 5 is the value of y.
Ma'am, 5 is the
Okay.
value of Y.
Okay. 3 for X as 3, Y is 5.
Minus 4, 10.
10, 0.
X is 10.
Yes, ma'am.
Y can also be 10.
You can take Y as
Ma'am, in this case, y is 0.
right. If you take this as 10, this comes out to be minus 4.
Minus 4, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
What about the second one?
3, 5.
Okay, this is a solution.
3, 5, yes, ma'am.
Minus 2, 12. 8 minus 2.
So you can plot the graph accordingly, and it's not necessary that you have to take the same values. Draw the lines and you would know. From here, you can identify that the solution for the pair is 3, 5. That means cost of one pencil, which was X, is 3 rupees, and cost of one pen represented by Y is 5 rupees. Whenever you are asked to provide the solution, you have to give your answer. What is the common pair of values which satisfies both your equations? Do indicate what X and Y are, satisfying both. If there's no one who's noting this down, we can proceed with the next question. Let me know if anyone who's writing down.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
After this, we have fifth question. We have done these questions, question number 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Question number 5, again, is a statement sum. Half the perimeter of a rectangular garden whose length is 4 meters more than the width is 36 meters. Find the dimensions of the garden. So dimensions of the rectangular garden are represented as length and breadth here because the rectangular garden is rectangular. आप चाहो तो आप length breadth को as LB लेके आप equation बना सकते हो. Or if you want to change, you can represent the length as X and the breadth as Y. Now you need two equations. Keep in mind, we are given that this question is to be solved with the help of pair of linear equations. So you are supposed to make two linear equations using X and Y. One relation is half the perimeter is 36. This is the first relation that you have. Garden ke perimeter ka half comes out to be 36. This is one relation. And the second one is this, between length and width, the second relation. Length is 4 meters more than the width. So using these two, we will form two linear equations. So I'm leaving the graph work up to you. Kindly do that. If there's anyone who is not able to plot the graph for any of the questions which require to do so, please share in a group. There are students who've been doing the work regularly. They have completed the previous work. They can help you out with that. Question number 5. Let length as x, the units are meters here. This is first relation, and the second one is that the length is 4 meters more than the width. So use these two to form your equation. Half the perimeter of a rectangle is given by 2 times length plus breadth. So from here, x plus y comes out to be 36. This is equation number 1. On the other hand, x is equal to y plus 4. So x minus y equals to 4 is your second equation. In this particular question, it's not indicated that you have to solve it graphically. So you can solve it with any method that we have other than the one we have been using. हमने ग्राफ की हेल्प से अब तक क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किए हैं, तो क्योंकि इस क्वेश्चन में इंडिकेटेड नहीं है जस्ट अ स्टोरी सम, तो you will be coming across problem sums which will not tell you which method to use. तो हम कोई भी algebraic method apply कर सकते हैं. So right now, if you want, you can solve it using your graphical method. Later, once we do algebraic methods, हम substitution करेंगे, elimination करेंगे, cross multiplication करेंगे. Once you have done that, you can apply that as well. You can make a note here because question में indicated नहीं है कौन सा method use करना है. You may use any method. So if we use graphical method, you would have to find out pairs of values. Anyone who has done this already with graph? Okay, I thought so. You can do it with the one of the methods that we will be doing later on. And you can come back and solve that question, solve this question afterwards.
Ma'am, x is 20 and y is 16.
X is 20, y is 16. You can even interchange. Two x
Ma'am,
is
common
this is
solution
the
is
solution
20 and
20 and
16.
16. Okay. You solved by elimination?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. So length is 20 meters. And the width is 16 meters. If you do it with graph, only then you need to find out these pairs of values because we will be using it to plot the graph. जो आपने lines draw करनी है. Otherwise, अगर आप कोई algebraic method use कर रहे हो, फिर इसकी importance नहीं है. When we solve the pair, we directly end up with pair of values for x and y. That will give you the answer. Algebraic method का ये advantage है. आपको multiple answers नहीं निकालने पड़ेंगे. You will directly work with your equations and the values of x and y obtained give the solution, if there exists. If anyone's writing this,
No, ma'am.
question number 6th done. 7th, you have to draw the graphs of the equations given to you. The equations are x minus y plus 1 equals to 0 and 3x plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. ये तो direct question है कि आपको इनका graph draw करना है. You will be doing it on the same sheet. After that, you have to determine the coordinates of the vertices, the triangle which is formed by these lines and the x-axis. So if you can quickly work out the pairs of values for each of the equations. This is an important type जहां पे आपको simply दो equations देके कहा हुआ है कि आपको उसका graph plot करना है. And they ask you what is the figure formed by the axis along with these lines. यहाँ पे उन्होंने बोल दिया कि triangle बनेगा जब आप graph plot करोगे. So from the first equation, x comes out to be this, x equals to y minus 1. So you can take,
0, 1.
is that right? Then you can take x, y
Yes,
as 2. This can be taken as
1 by 2.
1 and 2. Then for the other equation, we have so we can take values accordingly. Let's take y as 0, x comes out to be 4. Taking x as 0, y comes out to be 6. Then let's take y as 3, x comes out to be 2. For the first equation, we have these solutions as A, B, and C. For the second one, let's name it as PQR, 4, 0, 0, 6, and 2, 3. This will be A, minus 1, 0. This will be B, C is 1, 2. And this is the line that you obtain. Equation number 1, x minus y plus 1 equals to 0. For the second one, we have 4, 0. This is P, 0, 6. Okay, we will need to plot a value here. Let's take this as 6. This is Q. Then R is 2, 3. So you can see point R actually lies on the line represented by equation number 1. And you can even verify by using those values. अगर आप use करते हो ये वाली values, first equation में, it satisfies equation 1. So point R actually is a solution for both. And that will be your common answer. So the line that you obtain is label it. Identify the triangle that's formed by the lines and the axis. Question में आपको यही कहा है कि आपको identify करना है पहले जो triangle बन रहा है by these lines, the orange line, the green line, and the x-axis. So don't forget to include the negative direction. ये पूरा triangle बनेगा आपके पास. Can you name the triangle?
Triangle
ARP.
RAP.
Triangle ARP is formed, and you have to write down the coordinates of the vertices. After shading the triangular region, I'm just following the instructions. You have to identify the triangle, write down the coordinates of the vertices, and you have to show the triangle by shading it. The region is to be marked in your graph as well. So you can just shade that and write down what are the coordinates. And I guess we have the coordinates for all of these already. Point A is -1, 0. Point R is 2, 3. And point P is 4, 0. So right here, actually, ये तीनों जो आपके पास vertices बने हैं, ये solutions थे. तो already आपके पास इनके coordinates थे. You might have to read the values from the graph itself. अगर उनने आपको बोला होता what is the figure formed with the positive direction of x-axis and y-axis and these lines?
Quadrilateral.
It would be a quadrilateral OBRP. So accordingly वो modify कर सकते हैं. अगर वो इसका आपको area पूछे, find the area of this triangle. You will use the formula half base into height. You can measure the base
5.
from AP, and then you can just measure the distance of this vertex R from the base. वहां से आप downwards perpendicular draw कर सकते हो यहाँ से. सीधी vertical line draw करनी है on the base and measure its length. आप वो units count कर सकते हो on the graph sheet. अगर आपने scale लिया है accordingly फिर modify हो जाएगा ये, ध्यान से. यहाँ पे हमारा scale 1 unit is 1, I think, so no change. I hope that makes sense to you कि हम अगर area पूछ लें तो हम कैसे find out करेंगे. Take the base as AP, measure its length, it will be 5 units, and then
Ma'am,
yes. हाँ जी तरनप्रीत. Yes, Taranpreet, were you asking something? Anyone with questions here?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Rohan.
Ma'am, if they said we have to take the positive triangle form, can we have taken BRQ triangle?
They would mention the axis जो triangle BRQ बन रहा है ये y axis के साथ बन रहा है अगर उन्होंने इंडिकेट किया होता कि
Excuse me, ma'am.
यस बेटा तरनप्रीत आई थिंक शी
मैम आरपी जो है वो परपेंडिकुलर नहीं होगा दूसरी लाइन पे
बेटा यू हैव टू सी आई एम नॉट श्योर हियर आप वेरीफाई कर सकते हो इफ यू कैन वेरीफाई आप later on करोगी there's a chapter coordinate geometry where you can find out the length of these line segments if you know the vertices. अगर आपको coordinates पता हैं जैसे आपको A के coordinates पता हैं आपको R के coordinates पता हैं you can find out what will be the length of side AR. You can find out what will be the length of side RP and AP using the coordinates and then you can identify what type of triangle it is. If it's a right triangle, obviously you can take AR and RP as base and the perpendicular. Once you have verified, do verify, don't go with what the figure is showing you. It looks like a right triangle. It may be like, हो सकता है यहाँ पे जो angle बन रहा है 91 degrees हो. In that case, the answer will not work if you use AR and RP as perpendicular and base. And Rohan, you are asking कि हम triangle BRQ क्यों नहीं ले सकते? क्वेश्चन में आपको कहा है आपको जो लाइंस लेनी है साथ में एक्स एक्सिस के साथ देखना है ट्रायंगल कौन सा बन रहा है तो हॉरिजॉन्टल एक्सिस के साथ ट्रायंगल बन रहा है ARP अगर वहीं पे बी पूछा होता ट्रायंगल फॉर्म बाय द लाइंस एंड वाई एक्सिस तो आपका ये ट्रायंगल हो जाता BRQ.
Okay, ma'am.
This actually is a very good question. Kindly make a note of this as well. अगर उन्होंने बुक में ये कहा होता write down the triangle formed by the lines and y-axis, that would be triangle BRQ. हमें यहाँ पे आइडेंटिफाई करना था triangle formed by the lines and x-axis. So our answer is this triangle ARP. Anyone with questions here? Those who had not done the graph, have they done it?
Ma'am, if there is any type of triangle, we just have to calculate the area by 1/2 base into height.
Yes. Base आप identify कर लो. Actually, it will depend if your triangle possible है आपके पास कि आप triangle का base और उसकी height measure कर सको. Normally जब question आएगा find the area, it's very clear from the figure कि उस triangle का base और height क्या है. तो फिर हम half base into height use कर लेते हैं. I'm just trying to give you an idea कि यही क्वेश्चन जो है एज आई सेड ये टाइप इंपॉर्टेंट है तो इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस में आपको क्या क्या पूछ सकते हैं 2 लाइंस दे के आपने ग्राफ तो बना लिया वो तो हम पहले भी करके आए हैं व्हाट एडिशनल कैन बी आस्क्ड सॉल्यूशन के अलावा वो और क्या क्या आपको पूछ सकते हैं Anyone with questions here?
No, ma'am.
I hope those who haven't done the graph, they have done. The next topic is how to use algebraic methods to solve pair of linear equations. अगेन अगर क्वेश्चन में इंडिकेट किया हुआ है कि आपको ये वाला मेथड अप्लाई करना है, यू विल बी यूजिंग दैट सेड मेथड, एल्स इट्स अप टू यू. I have discussed this method last year also. I'm going to take an example from the exercise. हम first part solve करेंगे. I will try to explain it alongside so that you can recall and understand. We will be given pair of equations. This is first part of the question, equation number 1, equation number 2. The name is substitution. तो हमें करना ये है, first of all, out of the two equations from any one, आप चाहे equation 1 से start करो चाहे 2 से start करो, doesn't matter. From one of the equations obtain the value of one variable in terms of the other. So if I am using equation number 1, I can write it as x equals to 14 minus y. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just rewriting the equation. Obtain मैंने क्या किया है यहाँ पे, value of x. आप चाहो तो यहाँ से y की वैल्यू भी निकाल सकते थे. The value of y comes out to be 14 minus x. Doesn't matter, एक वेरिएबल की वैल्यू आपको निकालनी है. अगर आप x की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट कर रहे हो, we are going to use that value which we obtained from first equation in the second one. इक्वेशन नंबर 2 में जब आप यूज करोगे, x will be replaced by 14 minus y. तो x की जगह पे आपके पास आ जाएगा 14 minus y. The rest of the equation is unchanged. You can note down. And then solve this new equation that you have formed, which is equation in one variable. This is a linear equation in one variable, and you know how to find out the answer for this. 14 minus 2y equals to 4. Transposing the values,
Y equals to 5.
y equals to 5. We have the answer for one of the variables. Use this value in the expression you had obtained earlier. यहाँ पे. The value of x you had obtained, use the value of y over there. I'm just rewriting that. X is equal to y minus, 14 minus y. यहाँ पे y की value put कर दो.
My answer.
So your answer will be the pair of values, x as 9, y as 5, and you can verify कि अगर हम ये values equations में use करें, either in equation 1 or in equation 2, both equations are satisfied. This is a way you can quickly cross check your answer. आपने जो भी answer find out किया है, उसको आप substitute करके check कर सकते हो in the working column. Your answer, the values of x and y, should satisfy both given equations. And again, it's not necessary कि आपको first में से x की value निकालनी है और second में use करनी है. आप mix up भी कर सकते हो. आप first में से y की value निकाल लो, उसको second में use कर लो, or you could start with the second equation. This is actually a very simple example. If anyone's writing, please note it down. We will do one more part. Is anyone writing down? Same question, second part. We have S minus T equals to 3. This is equation number 1. The other one is S by 3 plus P over 2 equals to 6. First equation is simple, very simple equation. If you want, you can modify equation number 2 by taking LCM here. And then change it to a simpler form. Or you could directly work with the equations given to you. ये पर्सनल प्रेफरेंस है जो सेकेंड इक्वेशन है बिकॉज यहाँ पे फ्रैक्शंस हैं आप चाहो तो एलसीएम लेके सिंप्लीफाई कर सकते हो उसके बाद अपना सब्स्टिट्यूशन वाला काम बिगिन कर सकते हो या फिर इसी ऐसे ही काम कर लो फ्रैक्शंस के साथ इफ दैट्स ओके विद यू आई एम गोइंग टू टेक एलसीएम हियर आई गेट 2s plus 3t over 6 equals to 6. I'm going to obtain the value of S from first equation and use it here. Simplify.
S equals to 9 and T equals to 6.
That's right. Use this value here. S equals to 3 plus T